5 weird trade careers that pay well in 2025. What's up, trade family? Look, I've been swinging wrenches and fixing broken HVAC systems for nearly 3 decades. That's right, almost 30 years. I've seen it all, done it all, and probably screwed up most of it at least once. But here's the thing, the trades are evolving fast, and some of the best paying jobs out there right now, they're weird, like really weird. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to share 5 trade careers that most people haven't even heard of, but they're making bank in 2025. We're talking 6 figures, sometimes more. And the best part, half of these jobs didn't even exist when I started my HVAC journey nearly 3 decades ago. Yeah, I'm 50 now. Been an HVAC contractor for 15 years. And let me tell you something. I wish I knew about these opportunities back then. But you're getting the intel right now. First up, drone infrastructure inspector. I know what you're thinking. Drones? That's not a trade. Wrong. These aren't kids flying toys in the park. These are certified professionals inspecting bridges, cell towers, wind turbines, stuff that used to require harnesses, ropes, and a death wish. Here's what blew my mind. A buddy of mine, Jake, he used to be a roofer, scared of heights his whole life, but did it anyways because it paid the bills. Then he discovered drone inspection. Now, he's making $85,000 to $120,000 a year, flying drones from the ground. The irony is not lost on me. Skills you need. FAA Part 107, drone license. Takes like 2 to 3 months to get. Basic understanding of infrastructure, photography skills, problem solving, mindset. What are you actually doing? You're taking high-res photos and videos of stuff humans can't safely reach. Finding cracks, rust, damage before it becomes a disaster. And here's the kicker. Infrastructure in America is falling apart. We need these inspections more than ever. Job outlook? Through the roof. No pun intended. All right. Cannabis cultivation technician. Look, I grew up when this stuff could land you in jail. Now, it's a legitimate career path, making people serious money. And no, you don't have to be a stoner to do this job well. This is agriculture meets technology meets chemistry. It's HVAC for plants, basically. You're controlling temperature, humidity, lighting, nutrients, creating the perfect environment for growth. Sound familiar? It should. It's what I do with buildings, but for weed. The money? Entry level's about $45,000 to $60,000. Experienced techs? $70,000 to $95,000. Master growers can make $100,000 plus. Skills needed? Understanding of environmental controls, basic chemistry, knowledge, attention to detail, serious attention, clean record for licensing. Here's what shocked me. The amount of HVAC knowledge that transfers over is crazy. Climate control, air circulation, humidity management. I could probably walk into one of these facilities tomorrow and understand 60% of what's happening. Speaking of finding the right career path, if you like working with your hands, solving problems, and want a career that offers great pay, stability, and freedom, HVAC is one of the best trades that you can get into without a degree or prior experience. Skilled HVAC techs are in demand everywhere, and many even get a company truck. But if you're still unsure, talk to Coura. This is Course Career's new AI career counselor. Coura will help you decide if HVAC fits your goals, and then you can start the free intro course it suggested. Just like students across multiple industries have used to break into high-paying careers fast without any experience or a college degree. The intro course will show you exactly what the job is like day to day and teach you how to get hired within 4 to 12 weeks. I'll leave the link in my description and pinned in the comments below for you to check out. Trust me, I wish I had this kind of resource nearly 3 decades ago. Could have saved me a lot of trial and error. Career number 3, professional sniffer. No, I'm not making this up. These people get paid $50,000 to $80,000 plus a year to smell stuff professionally. Look, I thought this was a joke when I first heard about it. But then I realized in my nearly 3 decades of HVAC, I've been doing this for free. Hey, what's that smell coming from the ductwork? Well, some people turn that into a full-time career. They're called odor detection specialists or sensory analysts, and they work in perfume companies, food manufacturers, waste management plants, even the EPA. What you're doing: testing air quality, detecting contaminations, quality control for food and beverage companies, environmental assessments for factories, product development for fragrances and cleaners. Skills needed: exceptional sense of smell, obviously, ability to describe odors accurately, good health, no smoking, limited perfume use, scientific understanding of chemistry, strong documentation skills. I interviewed a guy named Dave at a conference. He turned out he's a professional nose for a major fragrance company. He told me he can identify over 1,000 different scents. 1,000. Started at about $48K testing air fresheners. Now he's making $72K developing new scents for luxury brands. His business card literally says Chief Smelling Officer. I mean, that's a conversation starter at parties. And here's the crazy part. Artificial intelligence can't replace his job. Robots can't smell yet. So while everyone's worried about AI taking over, these folks are sitting pretty and their superpowered noses. Hey, a quick break here. If you want to take a free intro course on how to land a job in the trades, click in the link in the description below, pinned in the comments. Number 4, funeral home cosmetologist, also known as making people look good for their final goodbye. Look, I know this sounds morbid, but hear me out. This is one of the most important jobs nobody talks about, and they're making $55,000 to $85,000 plus a year doing it. When families are saying their final goodbyes, they want their loved ones to look like they remember them. Peaceful, dignified, like themselves. Someone has to make that happen. This isn't regular cosmetology. This is a specialized work that combines artistry, chemistry, and honestly, a lot of heart. What you're doing: applying makeup and styling hair for views, working with families on specific requests, using specialized techniques and products, coordinating with funeral directors, sometimes reconstruction work after the accidents. Skills needed: cosmetology license, obviously, specialized mortuary training, an artistic eye and steady hands, emotionally maturity, compassion, and sensitivity. I interviewed a woman named Maria who's been doing this for about 15 years. She told me, I help families remember their loved ones at their best. It's the last gift I can give them. She started at $40K. Now she's the head cosmetologist at 3 funeral homes, making $78K. And here's what surprised me. The job satisfaction is through the roof. You're literally helping families heal, making impossible days a little bit easier. There's something beautiful about that. Plus, the job security, people aren't going to stop, It's steady work with real meaning behind it. And number 5, the one that made me realize there are jobs I never even imagined. Chicken sexer. Yes, someone gets paid $40,000 to $60,000 plus a year to determine the gender of baby chicks. I'm not making this up. Here's why this matters in the poultry industry. You need to separate males and female chickens within hours of hatching. Females become egg layers. Males, well, let's just say they have a different purpose. Someone's got to tell them apart fast. I interviewed a guy named Carlos at a farm expo. He's been sexing chickens for 6 years. He told me he can identify a gender of newborn chicken in under 3 seconds each. 3 seconds. And he processes 1,000 chicks per hour. Skills need: extremely good eyesight and dexterity, speed and accuracy under pressure, physical stamina, you're on your feet all day, specialized training, usually 2 to 6 weeks, steady hands, what you're actually doing: examining day-old chicks for gender markers, sorting chicks into male and female groups, working in hatcheries and poultry facilities, maintaining accuracy rates of 95% plus, processing thousands of chicks daily. Carlos started out at $38K. Now he's the leading sexer at a major hatchery, making 55K plus overtime. He told me the learning curve is steep. Most people wash out in the first month. His take on it? People think it's weird, but the food industry depends on people like me. And he's right. Every egg you buy at the store, someone like Carlos made that possible. Now, is it glamorous? Absolutely not. You're handling thousands of baby animals all day. But job security? Rock solid. People gotta eat, and that means someone's gotta sex chickens. Plus, there's literally no automation for this. It takes human skill. If you're having trouble deciding what trade career to choose, check out Course Careers. Talk to Coura. This is Course Careers' new AI career counselor. Coura will help you decide if HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, construction estimating, architectural drafting, and supply chain coordinators fit your goals. And then you can start the free intro course it suggests, just like students across multiple industries have used to break into high-paying careers fast without any experience or college degree. The intro course will show you exactly what the job is like day to day and teach you how to get hired within 4 to 12 weeks. I'll leave the link in my description and pinned in the comments below for you to check out. Look, nearly 3 decades in the trades taught me something important. The best opportunities are usually hiding in plain sight. These 5 careers, they're not just weird, they're the future. While everyone else is fighting over the same old jobs, you could be learning skills that didn't even exist a decade ago and making bank while doing it. I love what I do. HVAC has been good to me, but if I was starting over today at your age, I'd seriously consider one of these paths. The world needs problem solvers. People aren't afraid to get their hands dirty and to learn new things. That's you. If this video helped you, smash that like button. If you want more unfiltered career advice, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And remember, why don't golfers ever make a good tradespeople? Because they spend all day trying to get in the hole, and we spend all day trying to get out of them. I'll see you in the next one, trades family. Peace out.